everybody, and welcome back. This is Tom with No Drink Minimum Gaming, here again with my special guest, B. Y'all remember her from, I don't know what game she was in last time.
We Happy Few.
Oh, yeah, We Happy Few, that's right, yeah.
He has not played that game since I left.
I really haven't, I haven't. But we are playing this game since she's here.
I saw the first video and I got so excited that I was like, don't play anymore, I want to play with you.
So that's what we're doing. Anyway, let's go ahead and crack on to it. It's going to be day 2.
Man, why does it look so good?
It's biscuits and chicken.
It always looks so good.
It's so good. I'm not even hungry and it looks good.
Right?
There we go. I awake on day 2 and attempt to process the wild visions I had. Were they memories or premonitions? Oh yes, and if you'll recall, the end of day 1 I had a fight with a monster of sorts. I think what was it? It was like a mashed potato monster or something like that?
Mashed potatoes, I think, and it had corn.
Mashed potatoes and corn monster. Yeah, so, and then Colonel Sanders helped me kill it, and then I don't know, he tucked me in, and here we are.
Oh my god, that's right. I forgot about that part, that he put you to bed.
He put me to bed. Yeah. I lie in bed and stare at the ceiling, thinking about the secret you discovered while tasting Colonel Sanders' cooking yesterday. You can't believe he really used... There was a secret ingredient that Colonel Sanders went ahead and told you outright. Not much of a secret, huh? It's probably just because he already trusts you so much. Because I built quite the rapport with Colonel Sanders.
Sanders senpai.
That's right. Sure, that makes sense. We'll go with that. Because why not? You meet up with your bestie in front of the school.
Oh, I'll play her.
Do you have a voice for her? How's your Valley Girl?
Does it have to be like super, like, you know how in some animes they have that really high pitch?
No, I'm not going that route. I mean, you saw my last video. But I don't do a good Valley Girl, and I want that one rival girl.
I totally do.
I want her to be Valley Girl. Like,
the rival?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll play the rival.
The bestie I don't really care about. Like, the bestie is like, you can pick whatever voice if you want to be her. But whatever. Before you can tell her about the encounter with the spork monster, she launches into her story of her own.
Okay, I know this might sound a little strange, but I think it might be, I think it'd be like, I think it might be like Pop.
Might be like Pop.
I think I might like Pop.
She's got the hots for Pop. Yeah, she said she said he was cute in the first episode.
Hots on Pop.
That's right. Like, wait, what? Like him? Like?
I know, it sounds like I'm moving too fast, but there's just something about him. I like him. Like him.
So, she's at what best a teenager, and he's at best what?
I don't know.
10?
When I entered culinary school, I was 19. We got to talking after class, and he's actually a totally sweet guy. Not only that, but he's really smart. He told me all kinds of stories about Colonel Sanders. Did you know that Colonel Sanders enlisted in the army when he was only 3? Feels like a lie.
I think he's full of shit.
Not only that, but he founded a special unit of super soldiers who all wear the same hats just because he put a hat on one time and thought it looked cool.
This kid is the internet. But Colonel Sanders doesn't even wear a hat. He wears a ribbon tie. Either way, maybe it'd be best if you took it slow with this new boy, like I am with Colonel Sanders.
Why are you not wearing a ribbon tie?
I'm not Colonel Sanders.
Colonel Sanders wears a ribbon tie.
I'm not Colonel Sanders.
I'm not saying that you are, but if Colonel Sanders wears a ribbon tie and he looks really cool, why aren't you wearing a ribbon tie?
Because in the
you and Colonel
game I am.
Sanders, the coolest guy in school, the most famous student to ever attend University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning. What the fuck is that name?
Oops.
What the hell?
Oops. Skipped. It double clicked. Aha! Sure you did. Yeah, there you go. Anyway.
You're great. Why wouldn't he be into you, I guess?
Laughing at the implication that you and Colonel Sanders might be a thing is definitely not cool. You are great. That's right. I am. I'm super great. You have an idea about how to prove that your love is real. Okay? Well, if he's not into me, why did he tell me one of his secret ingredients?
Is the point of the...
What?
Is the point of the game to figure out what the 7 ingredients are?
No, the point of the game is to get into Colonel Sanders' pants.
Oh, I was going to say, because I know like 4 of them right now.
KFC wants to know your location.
KFC has entered the chat.
However, if you don't tell her that you know a second ingredient too, which you discovered on your own, you don't tell her that, Your bestie's eyes light up.
A secret ingredient?
Yeah, I just said that. A secret ingredient. Is there a dramatic echo in here? I'm a sassy bitch. Miriam checks to make sure you're alone before continuing. Ellipses.
Ellipses, ellipses, ellipses. So this summer, while I was on vacation with my family, a lovely man approached me in the botanical garden where I was wandering. This can't be good.
Yep, that can't be good.
He told me all about his passion for spices. Secret spices. The man even gave me some to show me what he meant. He said it was a powder created from super duper rare dried flower petals.
Oh, shit.
And that if I did him a big favor, I could have some of my own.
Uh-oh. Please, Miriam, don't tell me.
She did.
Shit.
So I filled my suitcase with them and brought them home.
After doing what?
He was so nice. He even met me at the gate when I arrived. Later, when I cooked with them, a very strange feeling came over me, and the flavor was unlike anything I've ever tasted. Flavor of what?
Semen.
Ew.
I think you're being very liberal with the meaning of spices here.
Whatever. Anyhow, we both share an interest in cooking, so we've stayed in touch, you know, like pen pals. I bet he would love to know more about the new spices.
What's with her face? Why's she sticking her tongue out? They make such weird faces in anime. Well, I'm definitely not supposed to share Colonel Sanders' secret recipe. And besides, I only know the one ingredient, so I doubt it'd be much use to anyone. I lied to you.
Please, please, please. It would mean the world to me. No one has to know it came from you or Colonel from Sanders.
Colonel from Sanders. That's right. This is the little-known middle name. Well, she is my best friend.
I don't know. The story that she told sounded really fake.
But she's my best friend. I have to tell her.
Okay, so I guess it comes down to this. If you learned a secret ingredient, would you tell me?
Yes.
Okay, then tell her.
I would tell... You're not my best friend. I'm kidding. Okay, I'll tell you, but it has to say secret.
Furiously.
He told me that he uses... Never would have guessed that, would you? Her eyes light up, imagining such a thing, and you figure that you've satisfied her curiosity and that she'll move on. Oh boy. However, she immediately turns around, does some thumb typing on her phone that you can't quite see. That's probably not good. No.
She's selling pop.
She's texting secrets to other people. You're interrupted. A wind rushes in. Cherry blossom petals fill the air.
Colonel Sanders is nearby.
Colonel Sanders. Why is he on a horse?
Let's run to him.
I have to run to him.
Run to him.
Yep.
I see the slow motion thing too, like Sanders.
Yeah, that's...
Ow. Why would you do that?
Why would you do that? Surely he'll sweep you onto the back of his stallion and you'll ride away together. That'll show her good. Oh, Colonel, my Colonel.
I really feel like a dank rejection coming on.
Because he knows I just told her his secret. However, your sudden movement surprised the horse. It rears up, kicking you directly in the face. The force of the blow completely knocks you out cold. In the darkness, you see a vision. Oh, it's that kid again. Oh, sir. I'm here to deliver you a message. I'm not doing the voice the whole time. I hate ghost voices. It's important that you remember this exactly as I say it. If you forget, the world could end. So you know it's serious. I have been trapped in a realm beyond, but a great prophecy relies on my return. Only you can save me. All you need to do is repeat my name 3 times. What am I, Beetlejuicing him? Oh, he didn't tell me his name. Aw, jeez.
I just hear Morty. Oh, jeez.
Oh, jeez, Rick. I don't know, I can't do a Morty voice. Okay, you wake to find Colonel Sanders tending to you. He roused you back to life with a satchel of secret spices. Or is that just his natural seasoned musk?
Oh, my. The craftsmanship of the horse's shoes.
Oh, that's a fantastic horseshoe.
We can't go in for a kiss just yet. It's too soon.
Are you sure?
Yeah, it's too soon.
But I'm a thirsty guy.
But we haven't even been on a date yet.
No, but we fought a monster together. That's better than a date. Maybe he shouldn't be riding a horse to school, and maybe you shouldn't be running up to animals you don't know, if that isn't the truth. It's hard to say who is in the wrong here. But one thing is for sure, that Colonel Sanders is pretty dreamy. That horse has beautiful shoes. I could really feel how smooth and sturdy they were when they were pressing into my face. Okay? Well, that's nice to hear. No one truly appreciates good craftsmanship anymore.
See, I told you that was a better choice.
And with that, Colonel Sanders disappears into the school, leaving you and Miriam to follow.
Did you even see the hearts?
I saw the hearts. When you enter the classroom, you can see your two rivals, Ashley and Van Van.
Ashley.
Ashley are doing something really bad. By the way they're hiding, you know it must be really bad. They're fucking in the corner.
Ew.
Like counterfeiting recipes bad. I was close. Experimenting with restricted ingredients bad. Summoning a demon bad.
What would be a restricted ingredient?
A restricted ingredient would be cocaine. You try and get a peek over Van Van's hulking shoulders, but he sees you coming. Whoa there, little one. I'm not sure you're ready to handle this.
Why don't you make like a bee and mind your own wax, honey?
I'm gonna act like I'm not interested in those bitches.
Do it.
Yep. No, I'm not interested. You sit near the rivals, but leave your back turned to them. You even hear Van Van mutter something that sounds a bit like a magic spell. Ooh boy. However, he notices you eavesdropping and tries to cover your tracks, and you try to cover your tracks and improvise an excuse. It's time for class, and you're distracting the rest of us who want to learn. Now you've upset them. They don't look upset. I don't know what that look is.
She looks like she's a member of Team Rocket.
She looks like she's cock hungry.
Oh, and you're the Emperor of Cooking, are you? You make the rules?
His hair's doing that thing again.
I hate it when I get a hair erection.
I'm not sure you do a good meal if it ain't you.
Being the best chef in the world takes more than just culinary skills. It takes creativity. It takes panache.
And it doesn't hurt to use a little evil. You finally get a look at what it was they were hiding, and you instantly recognize it. It's a book, just like the one you found after your encounter with the spork monster. That's what it was. That's the same book I found last night in the quad. Ashley immediately elbows Van Van, who hides the book behind his back.
I don't know what you're talking about. That book is a family heirloom, and its contents are sacred.
You notice that they haven't just been studying the book. They've got Pop pinned to the wall, and they're tossing potato skins at him. He tries to catch him in his mouth. What? We're playing. Hee hee hee. Before you can dig in any further, you're interrupted by the arrival of more students. It's almost time for ass. Beep beep. Clank must be running late. He's in such a hurry that he rolls right over Van Van's meaty foot.
Can I just say that I love that they use the adjective meaty?
Is that a good adjective? Meaty?
Like you have a foot, but then you have a meaty foot.
Hey, watch it, you bucket of bolts. You watch how you talk to him. He didn't do anything except roll over your meaty foot. Bzzz, womp.
Who do you think you're talking to? I've never heard such a language. Not even from a stand mixer.
Oh shit, womp womp. No, your mother was a stand mixer.
Oh, look at him. He's gonna burst a blood vessel because I dissed his waifu.
Yeah, well, he's not very happy either. Or is. Van Van jumps to attack Clank, but Clank shocks Van Van, sending him flying across the room. Well, goddamn damn.
Protect me, Colonel Sanders. These crazed men are about to come to blows. I think it must be over me, but I'm not interested in either of them.
Jesus. Ashley's tone has completely changed in an instant.
Oops, I did not read that.
She bats her eyelashes at Colonel Sanders. Surely he must know that this is a ruse, right? Oh yes, she's winking.
Look at him.
She's winking. He's got chicken stick.
He's so dreamy.
So super
Look at
dreamy.
that jawline, though.
That's right. Gentlemen, get a hold of yourselves. Save it for the arena at least. Or don't. Honestly, what do I care? I've got lofty career aspirations to focus on.
Maybe I can help you with your business plan.
Just then, Sprinkles arrives to signal the true start of the class day. He's panting, which doesn't seem that abnormal. He's a professor, but he's also a dog.
Professor.
Professor. But he's also a dog. He's a pepper.
He's a corgi.
He's a little corgi. Got a little corgi butt.
Looks like a loaf of bread.
I don't remember what voice I have for him.
You started off with like a really sweet one, and then you decided to go with like a...
Batman.
Yeah.
It was Batman. I don't know what kind of voice a corgi would have, though. Students, please take your seats. I apologize for my late arrival. I spent the morning chasing a car all around, and my tiny legs are very, very tired.
I'm sure they are.
They really are. But I'm here now, and I hope you're ready to learn. I don't know if that's the voice a corgi would have. What voice would a corgi have?
That was actually a pretty good one. I like that one better than I like Batman.
Rub his furry dog belly. He loves it. Sprinkles stops in his tracks and sniffs the air around you. Something in him, or something has him in a trance. Is the
Something in
scent
him
left?
has him in a trance.
Is the scent left on you from Colonel Sanders? Sprinkles jumps on you and licks your face.
Ah.
Corgi kisses. Down, boy, down, off toppin'. What?
It's a German word.
Oh. That command shouted by Colonel Sanders has snapped Sprinkles out of his trance. I wonder what's up with that. Sorry, I got a little carried away. After he catches his breath, Sprinkles regains control of the classroom.
The
class room. Without further ado, we'll review the global history of my favorite fowl, the chimkin. You want to pay attention to the lesson. Truly you do.
Widow sausage.
Here's a widow sausage. Which is why, in 1776, at the signing of the Declaration of Independence, it was a Tekken who first signed their name. I don't think that's true. But you can't help but daydream about Colonel Sanders, and you miss most of the important parts.
When you come to, Sprinkles is holding a tray of food in front of you.
Uh-oh. Well, Hope's there?
Naturally, this appears to you to be a sample platter.
I like sample platters.
Which item do you want to sample? Dog biscuit.
Dog biscuit.
Because of the shape it's baked in, you assume the dog biscuit is a treat made by Sprinkles. An example of his... Oh no, look at his face. An example of his own culinary talents, perhaps? You reach out for it when... Sprinkles jumps up and bites onto your cooking apron.
What kind of monster would steal a dog's favorite biscuit? Your apron is left in tatters. I was about to say taters. The entire class looks. The
entire class looks on in horror as you fall unconscious from embarrassment.
I never even got to taste it.
Can this be the end? Getting between a dog and his bone probably isn't a great choice.
Well, why would you tell me to do that?
I'm gonna be so sad. We took his biscuit.
But he didn't even let me taste it. See what you did? You see what you did? You see what you did?
If we hit try again, does it bring us back to that one choice, or do we start the whole game over again?
Well, let's find out. Ah!
Okay, that's not terrible. We'll see when we hit the same part. Okay, so clearly not the dog biscuit.
I was going to do a shimmering pepper or a glass of water. I think I'm going to try the shimmering pepper because it's shimmering. A brightly colored pepper stands out from the other items. It sparkles in a most eye-catching way, so naturally you reach out, grab it, and eat it right away. However, your body is not prepared for the heat. My anus is not prepared. The pepper has triggered an intense spice hallucination. It feels like forever as you trip through the universe.
Oh, maybe we finally learned this dude's name.
Maybe. This guy again? I'm here to give you an important message. Oh, you must avenge my death and fulfill your destiny. All you must do is... I was saying, to fulfill your destiny, all you must do is... Sorry. I think I've still got some spice stuck in my throat. It's fine. I'll work through. To fulfill the prophecy.
You must.
You feel yourself begin to regain consciousness.
Oh man. Oh, jeez.
You come to and find everyone is staring at you. That pepper was the last of its kind on Earth, and now it's gone forever. Oh, God. Oh.
We all make mistakes. I'm sure he'll forgive you someday. on, it's time for lunch. Man, I thought the game was going to end again.
Now, before anyone can relax, the cafeteria lights dim, and your rivals enter to make a dramatic announcement. Today's lunch will be prepared.
Be a timed competitive cook-off.
Affa. The level of theatrics of these two is off the charts. Demand that they stop wasting everyone's time. Step up and tell them you're on!
Yeah, we can cook with Sanders Senpai.
A bit of lunchtime competition, eh? Count me in. If I have to wipe the tables with you fools before I set my lunch down on it, then so be it. I'm not the fool. You're the fool. Good one, Van Van. I like your gumption, Hope Slayer. I'll be watching your performance.
What?
What?
Is it just going to be watching?
Well, yeah. Just as things reach a boiling point, Sprinkle steps in. Surely he'll put a stop to this madness. Now, students, please settle down. This is a lunchroom, not a sportsing court.
A sportsing court?
What's
Finally, a little sense. You breathe a sigh of relief.
At least, not until we turn on the timer. Timer ready.
Just then, a huge light blasts you in the face, flashing the words, timer ready.
That's what I'm talking about. Ooh. I stand corrected. The hard way builds
solidly.
The hard way builds solidly a foundation of confidence that cannot be swept away. And that's an original quote by me, in case anyone was wondering. I hope its message lifts you to victory.
Like a diamond. I was formed under pressure, and it's now my chance to shine. Her thighs are grasping out of those socks for dear life.
Yeah? Still you.
Oh, sorry. I was looking at her, because I saw she had a chain in her hand, and I was like, what the
It's a meat cleaver.
Yeah, I didn't understand why the chain was attached to it. I was trying to figure that out.
Yeah.
I want to fate in myself.
You had his chicken, and you made mashed potatoes and gravy on day one, and you're feeling like you can really impress him again here. It's time to boil some water for the potatoes.
You're making mashed potatoes again?
Think fast. If the timer runs down, you'll be forced to pick randomly. What temperature does water boil at? It always boils 100 seconds after you... 100! That's wrong. I don't know what that is.
It's 200 degrees.
I don't know what that is. What were you thinking, Hope Slayer? Get your head in the game. Okay, you take control. I don't know anything about cooking. You're the one that's been to cooking school.
You're gonna need to season this chicken before you cook it. You don't know Colonel Sanders' recipe exactly, but you have an idea.
You got to double click. How many herbs and spices did he use? 7. Nope.
10. Damn it. Look at his face. I'm disappointed, Senpai. Sensei.
Now you've got some basic steps going. It's time to elevate your craft. What state of mind offers the most flavor?
Vigilance.
That's wrong. I'm begging you to get it together. Get it? I'm a dog. It's never the wrong time for some dog jokes. It's 3 in a row. Wait, what? Oh. You suck. Alright.
100 Celsius.
The middle one?
Yes.
Okay. I don't know what Celsius is. Winter gets to rub my furry belly. Let that enticing offer motivate you. Yeah, belly rubs. You're going to need to season this chicken before you cook it. You don't know Colonel Sanders' recipe exactly, but you have an idea.
11.
There's 11 herbs and spices. That's right. You might not know all of the ingredients yet, but at least you're headed in the right direction.
We definitely didn't Google that.
Stop that. Tail wagging intensifies. Now that you've got some basic steps going, it's time to elevate your craft. What state of mind? It's going to be vigilance!
That's what I said last time.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. I'm begging you to get it together. Next question. Your classmates are rooting for you, but Ashley is simply stronger and faster than you. You better pick up the pace if you want to survive. When you were a child, your father told you to never forget where you came from. Every day you meditate on his advice and draw energy from that place. What is this? Now would be a great time to harness that energy. So where does it come from?
A small town where big dreams are born.
That's right. This is your shot, and you're not going to miss it. Aroo. What is the sound of success?
Sizzling.
Are you sure? Bubbling from the fryers?
I love it when I hear sizzling.
Oh, okay. Well, I didn't pick. Don't make me get the spray bottle. Next question. Knows Colonel Sanders. That's a very quick 10 seconds. I believe in you, Hope Slayer. He's actually cheering me on, which would be awesome, except knowing he's watching makes you totally forget what you were doing. Now all you can think about is Colonel Sanders on his stallion, apparently. Spoonfuls of gravy. Ah! That's not 10 seconds! They said 10 seconds. Didn't they say 10 seconons? Didn't they say 10
They're
seconds?
about to ask another one.
Ah! Which do you take? What a... I know, right? You know what? Shouldn't you be focused on the challenge? You're falling behind. Sorry.
Gondola.
I don't know what I picked. I don't know what I picked. I don't have 5 seconds.
You tossed your biscuit. Ah, yikes. I know you love nothing more than seeing a fellow appliance utilized in a kitchen battle, but sometimes that means sacrificing the personal touch.
What? Did I miss something?
You threw your biscuit dough into a stand mixer.
I what?
You threw your biscuit dough into a stand mixer.
I don't see what's wrong with that. Brr.
It'll overwork the dough. It'll make your biscuits come out like hockey pucks.
I've never cooked anything in my life.
And you shouldn't say that with any dignity.
I'm not ashamed of it.
You might not have any hands, but Hope Slayer does, and a good chef needs to be touching the dough to know when it's properly mixed.
There's an easy way, a hard way. You don't get far by going the easy way to even want to do more. Look what? That was a weird sentence. When you hear everyone talking, you realize how serious your error was. You immediately shove your hand in the mixer. Even I know that's dumb.
Hope Slayer, no!
But you're not fast enough and your hand gets stuck. It's immediately crushed by the quickly spinning beaters. You'll never be able to use that hand for the rest of your life.
He's crying for you.
What you often find is that the easy way can turn out much, much more difficult. Everyone, stop what you're doing right now. This battle is over. It can't be. I was so close to finishing my dish. Sweetheart, look at your hand. You simply can't go on.
There's chicken legs on her socks.
Yeah, there is.
I didn't realize that until now.
Chicken legs fucking everywhere.
That's too bad. And here I am with a completed dish ready to serve. Surely that makes me the winner by default.
No, it wouldn't be fair to compare the two on account of Hope Slayer's injury. You see Sprinkles begin to lick his doggy chops as he locks onto the dish. But I suppose you should at least tell us what you prepared.
Well, because I'm the sweetest, I skip straight to dessert. Under this white chocolate dome, you'll find a wide array of delights, taking you on a journey of flavor that tastes good and tells a story of excellence. Okay. I was going to ask Hope Slayer to do the honor, but since you're injured, I'm afraid that pouring this creamer of delicate hot chocolate sauce might be too difficult.
I'm a terrible cook.
Of course, but covering it in chocolate means that he can't eat it.
Why?
The dog.
Oh.
Colonel Sanders, if you wouldn't mind lending me your strong, steady hand.
Colonel Sanders pours the hot chocolate sauce over the top of the dome, causing it to melt away, revealing the ingredients hidden within. Oh, hot damn.
It's a honeycomb. Inside, you'll find a delicate fried cheese croquette, atop a slice of honeycomb, ice cream 2 ways, tender nougat, and pearls of blueberry gelée.
Is that how you pronounce that? This is literally the first time in my life I've ever seen that word. Colonel Sanders seems intrigued, but perhaps not impressed as he dips his finger into the chocolate sauce. Simplicity isn't your strong suit, is it, Ashley?
Oh, yeah.
You take it.
As he places a sauce-covered finger into his lips, Ashley leans over and whispers something into his ear. A dab of sauce sticks to his mustache.
I think I should internalize it. I've done enough today. Your rage burns so intensely with your eyes that they burst into flames. The flames cause your eyebrows to catch fire and turn to ash. Oh, good lord. and they fall off of your face, which means people will have a hard time understanding your emotions for the rest of the semester. Embarrassed and ashamed by your poor performance, not to mention your crispy fried brow, you run for the quad to be alone.
Wow.
Jesus Christ. What a dumpster fire of an episode.
The beautiful weather feels like an insult. Inside of you, a storm rages. This is a really shitty day. It's Colonel Sanders. He's probably here to tell you what he and Ashley are in love and have decided to get married.
Wow, drama queen. Oop! Why do I keep double clicking? You try to hide from him, but he approaches you directly. I know you're hurting right now. Not just from the devastating loss, but from that run-in with the mixer and that small fire. We should get that checked out. I'm fine. Can't you just leave me alone? I'm a loser. I'm not fit to fill your fryer. I'll never be a master chef. Failure is a part of life, not just for you, but for all of us. Do you think I've never failed in anything before?
His arms are too big in that pose.
What are you talking about? His arms are meaty. That's exactly what I think. I think they're meaty.
Mm.
Well, then think again. I wasn't always the man you see before you. Enrolled in culinary school, incredibly handsome, successful, motivated. Well, handsome, sure. I was born that way. But I've walked other paths and arrived at dead ends. I was passionate about life, but I failed as an obstetrician? What the fuck is that? What in the
internet.
Fuck is an obstetrician?
Hold on, wait. Hey Siri. What is an obstetrician?
According to collinsdictionary.com, an obstetrician is a doctor who is specially trained to deal with pregnancy and birth.
Huh.
Wait, did he really?
I have no idea. I was passionate about justice, but I failed as a lawyer. I was passionate about livestock, but I even failed as a mule handler. Well, that one was especially humiliating. Mules can be so cruel. Yeah, they can. I lost my business partner to a gunfight, and I lost my innocence when I picked up a firearm and put a bullet in my rival. He survived for a while, anyhow. I didn't know. People see my
Delicate.
People see my delicate ribbon tie and my well-kept beard and assume that I've got it all together, which is true now, but it hasn't always been. Sounds like this guy could really use a hug. I resolved what is this sentence?
I resolved then that I was going to...
Oh, there's supposed to be a comma there. Okay. Yeah. I resolved then, comma, that I was going to amount to something. No amount of hours, labor, or money would deter me from giving the best I had to give. As Colonel Sanders changes focus, you can see something ignite inside of him, a burning passion. One has to remember that every failure can be a stepping stone to something better. My new dream is pure, it's honest, it's something that a humble man in a crisp white suit can be proud of. I will create a new chain of chicken restaurants that will bring joy to the entire world and make up for my past misdeeds.
Yay!
Just as your moment grows intense and intimate?
Just as your moment grows intimate, you're interrupted by a threatening, shadowy presence. Battle scarred from the night before, you prepare for the worst.
It's a Spork Monster!
Gorko! The Spork Monster is here to fight a hero!
Is anyone else feeling a bit of deja vu? I'm sorry, Gorko, but I could have sworn we've already battled you last night.
But that was Borko, my twin, and I, Gorko, am here to avenge them.
He's so just not having it. Are you stronger than Borko?
Well, we're twins, so no, not really. We're pretty much exactly equal in every way. Why do you ask?
Colonel Sanders smirks. He's already on the same page as you. It's just that we beat Borko pretty easily, so I don't think you have much of a chance. Not to mention, I feel really guilty about that. If I could take it back, I would. I think what Hope Slayer's saying is, can't we just be friends? Life is too short for making enemies.
I suppose we don't really need to fight. It's just that I've got these pointy teeth and claws.
All the better for enjoying tasty foods. Surely you like to eat, don't we all?
Of course I do, Morg. Inspiration strikes and you come up with a quick idea.
Chomp on this!
You toss a biscuit into Gorko's open mouth and he devours it in one gulp.
Uh-oh.
Delicious. You're much nicer than the evil students who once upon a time turned me into this creature who stands here today.
I don't believe it. You were human once?
Well, no, I was a chihuahua. But I still... But I was still a student at this school until one day some mean kids with a magic spellbook cast a dark enchantment on me, and I was forever transformed.
Okay.
Bork.
I really need to know what these blue lines mean.
Like shame.
Shame?
Yeah.
Oh. A magic spellbook?
Precisely. Borko used to have a copy, but somewhere along the way I've lost it. If you find such a book, I beg of you, respect it. Respect the pouch.
Yeah.
You're powerful, chef, and it shouldn't rely on such dark and evil magic. No, you should be protecting the innocent from those who would cheat them through sorcery and guile. If you need me, don't fear, I will be there.
It sounds like there are some bad cooks in the kitchen alive. Hope Slayer, together I'm sure we can defeat them. Come back to my hideaway and we can discuss
A personal invite. You can't imagine what Colonel Sanders' home must feel like, but it sounds like you're about to find out.
I'm gonna throw up.
Stepping inside Sanders' home, surrounded by his things, you start to feel a special bond with him.
He had a little beard as a baby.
I was gonna say he has a goatee as a baby.
It looks like you live such an exciting life, Colonel Sanders. Every day can be an adventure if you approach it with the right attitude. Long ago, I made the decision to never stop searching, never stop working, never stop imagining. Have you been working on any new recipes of your own lately? I'm always excited to talk about food with another ambitious chef. Well, there is something. It's just a side dish that I've been tinkering with, trying to find the right balance of flavors and textures, but I'm not sure I've nailed it yet, but I'm close.
Colonel Sanders' eyes perk up as he starts to wonder what dish you might be describing.
It's meant to pair with something spicy or something crispy. Both, perhaps.
What do you think it is? Hold on, I want to guess what it is, though.
I already know what it is.
It's not chicken.
It's supposed to be paired with fried chicken.
Because I don't think it's mashed potatoes.
It's not.
Because you already made it. And
I've already made it.
It can't be biscuits because you've already made it.
Mm-hmm. And it can't be the gravy.
Right.
Side dish is coleslaw. What do you think it is?
No, now that you said coleslaw, like it makes total sense.
Oh yeah, there we go.
You just before you can talk yourself out of it, you decide to you were about to hit it anyway. You decide to dive in head first. You reach into your lunch bag for a special dish that you've been keeping on ice all day. Yep, it's
Coleslaw. I present to you my original coleslaw. The shredded cabbage dish glistens in the light of Colonel Sanders' Lux Hideaway. Magnificent.
Together, you chow down on the creamy slaw until just a spoonful remains in the bowl.
Tee-hee.
You're gonna Lady and the Tramp it.
Mm-hmm. Do you mind if I hold on to the last bite? I'd like to have it around so I can admire its taste later and think back on this moment. Oh, he's crying.
I feel like he's stealing the recipe from you.
Well, because he needs coleslaw to go with his fried chicken and mashed potatoes.
You could offer to make him more, but he seems like a very sentimental kind of guy.
Colonel Sanders is a stand-up dude. Sure, why not? Please make yourself comfortable. I'll be back in just a moment.
You realize now would be the perfect time to do some snooping.
Uh-oh. I'm the shithead.
Around the room are various items that you can look closer at. Each item seems to radiate memories and emotions. Tap on an item to discover more about the Colonel. I want to find out what's close to the door. Oh my god, there's an urn.
There is an urn. That's his friend. You gaze out the window across the vast lake and mountain range beyond.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh boy, it's this guy. Are you thinking of heading out into the world on a quest to avenge my death? Wait, what? I never... Oh, did I miss my chance to click? I tried clicking on stuff. Oh, whoops. Can't you see I'm in the middle of something? He swept out with a breeze. Good. Okay, here we go. An adorable little baby boy crawls across the floor from the goatee and a mustache combo he sports. You figure this must be the Colonel himself. That, or maybe it's the drumstick that he seems to be waving like a rattle. Okay.
You take a closer
Lurch.
You take a closer look at a large urn sitting on a nearby pedestal. There's a plaque on it. It's dusty, but when you wipe it off, you can read the inscription. It says, Here lie the ashes of all my past careers and business failures.
Okay. Poor guy.
This must be where he keeps the secret recipe.
It's a secret recipe.
You think for a moment, what number is important to Colonel Sanders? As soon as you turn the dial to 11...
Can chicken be prepared sashimi style?
No.
No.
It opened the door, though.
It did open the door, though.
Ooh, you open the door to Colonel Sanders' closet and find a row of his signature white suits hanging within. He doesn't wear a white... Oh, he does.
Yeah, he does.
I was thinking about in the game because he's wearing a
Oh,
chef's coat. I was like,
right.
he's not wearing one. The jacket is a bit big for you, but it's soft and comfortable. You give yourself a deep hug, breathing in his scent.
Jesus.
They say that home is where the heart is. Is this what they meant? Before you can look any further, you hear Colonel Sanders returning. He has a new dish that he has been working on, and he wants you to taste it. You try to act casual until he asks you why you're wearing his jacket.
I don't usually loan those out, but I must say, it does look good on you.
Oh crap, the jacket.
You just... what?
You forgot to take it off.
You decide that now is your moment to make a big move. You tell him you're cold, you fess up and tell the truth.
Make your move.
I don't know if that's... Really? Really?
You big slut bag.
Is this really the time to do that? Is it?
He's having you taste his dish and you're wearing his jacket. Like, it's super... It's stupid romantic.
Is it?
I
What
think so.
accent was that?
That's from Big Mouth.
Okay, I don't know what that is. Fine. This isn't that kind of game. See, what did I tell you? Not that we blame you for trying, but still. God, I'm never listening to you again. Okay.
Ow. I'm a mess. Still listen to me.
The camera's only trained up here. It can't see down here.
Okay.
So it missed this. You gotta...
Like that?
Yeah. I'm cold. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to intrude. I just got a little cold and thought this might warm me up. Colonel Sanders smiles and scoots close to the fireplace. It's warm by the fire. Why don't you come a little closer? Suddenly, everything feels like it's moving too fast. Final exams are tomorrow. You should be thinking about what you're going to cook. I should be home studying.
Overwhelmed, you take off the jacket and run for the door. But the thought of leaving Colonel in the midst of such an emotional breakthrough gives you pause. You stop yourself.
Colonel? Yes, Hope Slayer. I honestly think this may be the beginning of something wonderful. I think you're right. We should take things slow.
You talk late into the night and drift off into a slumber.
Dream sequence! Yay! Okay.
You awake to a beautiful morning in Colonel Sanders' hideaway. Did you make the right decision on how to respond to Colonel Sanders? Only time will truly tell. Well, clearly I didn't. Today is a day that could change the rest of your life.
Oh, this is day 3.
Yep.
Well, to B's dismay, we are going to call it there because that was the end of day 2. Dream sequence. But yes, if you stuck around this long, feel free to like, subscribe, and comment. We really appreciate it. And, yeah, stick around for more of this happy horse shit. And, yeah, till next time, y'all.
Keep it classy.
Deuces.